What do you make of the new world?
I like it.
Ah, lovely, isn't it? Although I'm in the middle of doing the shortest route now. This is a bloody drag.
Right, try again, guys. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How you doing, buddy?
There we go.
You okay, mate?
Yeah, very good. You?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
You're good.
Although, a couple of hours ago I had a text message from work. Can you start at 3 a.m, please?
Oh.
That means the alarm's going off at 2.
Nice.
And where are you off? And where are you off to?
Got to be in London by 7.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Just what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Sherpa will give you a sick note.
I will. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't
Have anyone watching?
We have 0
We're watching.
right now on the internet. I know.
To be fair, it's probably not a very good watch, is it?
It's no.
Oh.
not
It won't be tonight, I don't think.
I take it we are all in the pen.
Can't see actually.
I am. I know Steve is.
Yeah.
I think there was somebody else as well.
Chris is in. I've seen Chris in the pen. He's not
Okay.
on.
Nearby
That's what I was
exits.
thinking of.
Who's missing?
Missing. I got Julian, Steve, Chris,
Rick,
Rick.
Sherpa. I don't count. So that's 4.
Four.
So we're missing the
The other Steve.
And
No,
But
both-
Steve, you.
both. Chris, say both Steves are there, mate.
Ah. And
I don't see you, John.
Oh,
But I don't
was
understand why I
first
don't
then.
see you because I'm watching you.
So
So that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. I don't think these Zwifted nearby is accurate.
Reflecting a single thing.
Right, so that means.
Well, I see 5 people that I follow in the pen, and me that makes 6. So
Same.
I think we're good then.
Because we need 7.
No, we don't. But
well,
no,
he's
hang
in
on.
the other pen.
Including you, Dave.
I've moved to this pen.
Yeah, Dave's in the other pen.
But
Since we've got 1, 2,
we've got
4 of us on the chat.
here, plus me, 5.
Julian's not on.
chat.
Julian and Chris aren't on the chat.
Got it.
Julian's in the Chris is in the pen, though, isn't he?
Yeah, they're both in the pen.
Julian's in the. Yeah, so that means about between all of that, we're all good.
We're all good. Yeah. And guys, are we all agreed that we just go shit or bust up this first climb, and you know, if we can get in the top 10 across the line at the top, then brilliant, and bag some points, and then just hold on for grim death.
Yeah. That's virtually what we just said before you joined on as well.
Yeah, okay, cool. I thought it might be. I'm sure every other team will have exactly the same tactic, so
Yeah.
it'll be,
Should be mad to start with.
it will be mad. Could be the hardest first 10 minutes of a Zwift race we've ever had.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Just remember, you got 80 minutes of riding. This is a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everybody will think along the same lines. And as you said, those that hammer out will blow before they get that fox.
I think that's the thing. Don't rule out, even if you're not in, you know, the first couple of groups on the road over the top of Fox Hill. Don't rule out that you won't come back, because there are going to be people all over the place.
Oh, they will.
45 minutes of this race. So, you know, there's still a chance of getting back into those lead groups, even if you're way back.
Yep.
So keep on the pedal.
I'm
Intrigued to know where this finish line is.
I near the bottom, Dave.
We know it's at the bottom. We don't know where. There was a definite lot of back and forth between various people trying to get it set. Yeah. The WTRL guys really struggled with getting Zwift to give an exact place. These custom fit lines.
As long as they haven't put it at the fox.
Say that again, Rick.
As long as they haven't put it at the top of Fox or halfway up Fox.
Yeah. Oh, they said, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll just make this go all the way to the."
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Big life.
Wouldn't surprise me.
About 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Right on.
Can you hear me?
We
Can hear you, Julian.
Loud and
clear.
That.
Can
Can
you
guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Good on that rush. I was in the pen fairly promptly, but
Well, we could see you.
yeah, I haven't done much pedaling yet.
That's what that lead in up the top of Fox Hills for.
It's for your warm.
Ah, right. Brilliant. Probably need that. How far is it until the? Was it about 2.5, 3K? Was it to the first?
3K to the start of the first line, yeah.
But it starts climbing before that.
Yeah.
You start climbing from 2.2k.
You're still coming out of the underground section.
Yeah.
But it does start relatively gently, a couple of percent. Right.
I get a little bit visually confused between box and fox and
Yeah.
leaf. I see it when I know it when I see it, but
You will.
they look a bit.
So my plan is to bounce around between wall, way, and sort of see where everyone is and talk you through stuff. The strategy for power-ups and leaf will be interesting. Power up on box, but box first time up. Remember that we've got the. Remember that we've got the go up, then there's that sharp. I should have my own DS notes up. That would make sense.
Yeah, I did have a look.
So what are the power-ups again? Just remind me.
It's the feather, truck, and then it's anvil.
So the anvil's for the descents, yeah?
Yeah, the anvil's pretty useless to be honest, except on that last. How many points? It is useful if you use it. Got the timing right. You use it to speed up. While going over each of the downward hills has got a little bump out of super touch. So if you get it at that point, then
it might keep you super touch going a bit longer, but
it's a bit tenuous.
But we'll get one at the top of Keith. So you
get one
at the top of Keith, you get the anvil.
Well, on the last, yes, you're right. That's the entire pretext of having the anvil
and having the custom finish.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, just one other thing worth noting on the first climb. You get to the top of it, and then it actually goes. You remember at the top of box, you've got that other ramp. You obviously go down that.
Yes.
The KOM banner is the top of box banner.
It is.
So you finish the climb, and then you've got that steep little ramp descent, and then that little flat bit before you actually hit the KOM banner. So if we're going for first across the line point, just be really aware of that.
Yeah, you've got, after that, you've got after that descent, 200 meters, you've got a 500 meter flat to make it.
Yeah.
Which, no, for the bigger riders isn't bad. Just a heads up, you got 1 minute left to go.
So Dave, you're not going to be on for the duration, is that right?
No, I can be on.
I'll be
Be on.
There you go.
Thank you, Isomerize.
I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Dave, it goes box, points, leaf, points, box, no points, key, points.
Correct.
That's it.
Yep. Box, leaf,
Nothing at the top of box.
Nothing
and at the top of box. You don't cross the line.
Try and keep your position or improve your position. Yeah.
Well, Godspeed, gentlemen. Enjoy.
Yeah, go well, boys. Let's do this.
Yeah, good luck all.
26 seconds.
Let's get this side.
As much as we're hurting, they're going to be hurting too.
Yeah.
Everyone hurts the same.
It's true.
True.
Let's excuse the language, but as my old coach in football used to say, go out there and don't fuck about.
Wind it up, guys.
Here we go. All the best, gentlemen.
Nice start, Julian.
Ah. That's
That's it. Job right now is to just stay in the draft. Nobody needs to be on the front. Look at that. Those TugaZ guys are all there. Draft off them. Remember, they're the enemy. I don't care what you do as long as everybody finishes in front of a TugaZ guy.
what colour are they? Black.
They're the ones. Are they the ones in the white shirts? They are. They're kind of nice shirts, man.
Oh yeah, TugaZ, yeah.
So I want everyone to be in front of one of those guys. And I know they're probably watching this live cast. I don't know why I'm pointing over at my.
What am I doing up there? Slow down a bit.
Yeah, look at that. You're in the front.
Yeah.
All right. Moving pretty damn quick through this area. There's not a tremendous amount of this first hill that's draftable, so in the early stages where it's below 5, just make sure you're behind somebody, because once it hits 6 or 7, there's no drafting. Too many screens. I've got 5 screens if you include my phone. Probably shouldn't do. All good so far. You can see you're already on a hill at 6% now. It's going to be up and down. Group of 4. I don't know if you want to make the break to them, Rick.
No.
What happened to your inspirational quote of yesterday? Did you go? Alright, you're about to hit the KOM. There's the marker just ahead of you. Rick's made the split. Steve, you're in the split. That split's just dissolved. Everybody's together. Well done, Peloton. Alright, it's going to hit 10% for about 100, 200 meters now. Where this is the hardest part of this climb. There you go, you're on it now. It'll ease in a little bit, but it's only going to ease back to 8 or 7%. You need to pass him unless you can stay there, Rick. A great pace right now. Guys, there's no way he's holding 4.5 watts a kilo for long. Don't chase him, he's gotta crumble. Got it, don't worry. Good job, Steve, you're sticking with it. Stick with the group, you're in that front pack with Rick. Chris, you've made it as well. John, I'm watching you. You're right on that guy's tail. That's fantastic. You know, this section isn't draftable, but if you can stay in the pack, it's psychologically good. Steve and Julian, you guys stay together. Work together. It's going to be tough for you guys to catch that other group now, unless somebody gets a little ahead of you. You're on 4%, so if you're behind someone, you're draftable, right? Oh, they're draftable. Good. Jumping back up to the front. Nice one, John. You're in there. That guy, though, front of the pack. I don't know what he's doing up there. Kill himself. Andy Williams. Just can't see him holding a 10-second lead. That's it, you're placed perfectly, Rick. John, you're doing nicely as well. 7th position overall, just tagging along behind these two guys. Chris, you're right behind him. And Steve, you've got a nice little pack of 4 there. On, Rick, you got this.
How far? To the end.
The end of the whole ride. 32 kilometers. Oh,
Right.
you're on the one of the easiest sections now. It's only about a kilometer to the top of the hill. Have a look. Okay, you're almost there now. You're gonna break from the trees, then you'll crest the hill. All right. Come on, Rick. Good job. Steve and Steve, nice job there. You're in the second pack. You're still within the top 10. Nicely done. Come on, Rick. All right. Now you're out of the trees. You're only a couple of 100 meters from where the top hits. So what I want you to do now is make up as much ground as you can. Stay in the top 5. Rick, you can't slack off now. Stick behind Prudencio. TugaZ guy. Come on, you got this. Steve, that guy, let that guy pass you if you can. I don't think you can make it to Steve Fry. I'm looking at now. Maybe you can bridge this gap. Come on, you can do it. If you can make it before the hill crest, you can go after him. That's it. You're at 4.3, Steve. That's really good. You're almost there. You're halfway to bridging the gap. Well done, Steve Fry. It's going to break in a moment. You're going to be able to relax a bit as you go down the hill. By relax, I mean pedal as hard as you can. Come on, Rick. Almost there. You're almost there now. It's going to break from 10 to going downwards almost immediately. There you go, 9. Rick, you're almost there now. You can see the other guy's at the top of the hill. All right, pedal now, Rick. Give it welly now. You need speed over the hill. Come on, all of it now. That's it. Can you bridge to those other guys? Good job, Steve. You got no one on you, so you're in free space yourself. No one's able to draft off you. That's it. Rick, see if you can stay with these guys now. I don't want you dropping behind these guys. That's it. Stay with them. Stay in the draft. Stay in the draft. Don't go ahead of this guy until you really need to. Go first across the line. Points coming from both of you. That's it, Steve. That's it, Rick. All right, good job. That was 6th place for you, 7th place for you, Steve. Steve Jones, you're gonna get. You can stay ahead. I'm jumping back to you. Steve, you made it in the points as well. Chris, you made it in. You still got no, you don't. All right, Chris. Don't make the effort here. Just relax. You got to catch that group though to stay in the top 10. All right? That's Chris Corrigan. Why are you using your van here? All right, I'm jumping back to the front. Rick, you're in 3rd position here. You stay drafting off these guys. Fair dues to Williams. I didn't expect him to stay in the front group there. Good job, Rick. Steve Fry, you are going to struggle to catch these guys.
Got the anvil.
You got the anvil?
Yeah.
All right, we'll use it. Use it on the descent to see if you can catch that. Catch him up a bit. Not going to be useful to you later. You got a guy coming back. He's using the anvil now. If he goes ahead of you, You can draft off him, pick up a bit more speed, stay within drafting range, and punch the anvil. There's only there's one short 7% section later, but that's no good to, you won't hit it in time. Well, fair dues to him, he's super tucking down there. Make sure that's it, you're using it. Good job, mate. Alright, Rick, I got eyes on you. What power up you got? Oh, well done on the super tuck here, Rick. I know it's only a few seconds, but it's a good few seconds. So Chris, I'm watching you, right? You're in a pack of about 6. The problem you've got is this. Your pack of 6 is in 10th through 17th spot. Only one of that pack are going to get points going through the next KOM. So hopefully the little group of you can make up some ground. Julian, what's up?
Me and John together. Super tucking.
Good. Oh yeah, I got you. I got you.
Let's get to another 3, so we're getting speed in front of us.
You've got 14 seconds to the person in front of you, but that's a solo guy, which is good. And then, but you're 21 seconds to...
Yeah, we're 2021, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to hit the next hill any second now, Julian. If I jump back up, you other guys have already hit the hill.
This is least points.
All right. You know how this hill goes? It's a series of 5 ramps. So it's like a couple of percent like this, and then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8% for 100 yards or so, and there's 5 of those. My instruction for this is, do not worry right now about where the KOM is. Just make your way up. Make your way up a 6-kilometer climb.
Yeah.
All right. Focus on pacing yourself up this climb. Anywhere that's draftable, Rick, you're in a draftable area now. Make sure you're less than 5 meters behind another person and drafting off them. The only way you can conserve energy on this climb. Position perfectly, Rick. Third spot, third spot. Just got to pace yourself up this climb. We know you've got the legs to take it up this climb and stay in that group and not get dropped. Steve, good job staying in your group. Awesome. There you are. But Steve, I want you... Yeah, you're leading the group for some reason. I don't know why you're doing that. But your group may be able to catch Rick's group. I don't know.
We will.
Just tactically, yeah, you're going to catch him now. So tactically, I want you to do exactly the same thing as I just told Rick, which is when it's flat, which it isn't right now, you're at 9%. When it flattens below 5, I want you behind somebody. Same is true with you, Chris. You're in this group as well. Well done on catching. Going to drop back to Steve Jones. All right, Steve Jones. Oh, you've got this guy with you. Do you think you can back off just a little? See if you can get him past you.
Yeah, and we got a big group approaching as well, with John in it. I see John.
Yeah. John and Julian's in that group too. I just don't know that they're going faster than you. Actually, they're not. John and Julian's group's pegging you almost exactly.
Yeah, we're just heading out. Taking it easy.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna drop back to you guys. Julian and John. And Julian, stay in touch with these guys. Don't get dropped by them. Julian and John, you're gonna hit one of those little draft sections any second there, so you're not in front of your group. That's it. That's it, Julian. You're just coming past that TugaZ guy. Stay in touch with these other guys. John, what you doing there? Stay in touch. Stay in touch. Good job. All right, I'm going to jump back to the top. There you go. I told everyone it'd be a long conga line going up this hill, and it absolutely is. Right, I want everybody to remember 14.4 kilometers. That's where you're going to punch your attack if you're within any distance of the, if you're within any ability to get within the top 10. Remember, it flattens as you get to the bend. Good job, Julian. Good job, Rick. Steve Fry. You're in touch. That's a good job, actually, Steve, of making it to that front group. There's a gap behind you. It's only 1 second, but that's an amazing job. Pace yourself, Steve. Good job, Chris. You're making it up as well. That's 3 in the top 10. Stephen. Steve Fry and Chris, see if you can work together to make it to Rick's group. Maybe these other guys, the beat guy and whoever the guy in yellow is, work with you as well. I know they're a little ways ahead. You've got a flat section now, which means you can work together and draft off each other. Obviously one at a time. Nice, you're closing the gap. 4 seconds now. Yeah. George is TugaZ guy George is resting off you guys, but there's not a lot we can do right now about that. Still got 4 seconds. Ramp up shortly. Job of pacing. Three seconds. Come on, you're almost with the group. Chris, don't lose contact. You're going to make contact with this group just as you lose the draft. But still, it'll be handy for the next time. 900 meters before the KOM marker. From the KOM marker, there's a nice little bit of flat again. 400 meters of relative flat. That's it. Well done, Steve. You made the group. You're up with Rick now. And you, Chris. 3 in the top group. Well done.
Hey guys.
Hi, Rick. Doing all right? Oh, you're saying hi to him. I like it. All right, there's the flat bit. This is the flat bit that takes you up to the KOM marker and then through the KOM marker for another couple of 100 meters. That's it, you're all still drafting and don't want anyone in the front. Alright, still another 300-400 meters to the KOM marker. Got quite a large group here. I want everyone bringing their heart rate down. Deep breaths, heart rate down. Because once the KOM kicks in, it's really hard. Okay? This is the time to...
In the front group, Dave. 15?
15, about 15, yeah. It'll split up. Actually 13 in the front group. But it's gonna break up. Make sure you're not the ones that break it up. Alright. Still on a relatively flat area. Make sure you draft. Still draft.
Okay guys, let's back these across the line point.
Say that again.
Back these across the line point.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm with you in spirit. Alright, tough bit now. Come on. Punch through it. Don't get dropped here. You got another flat bit that comes up very shortly. Okay, you're draftable again now. You're draftable again now. Chris, punch it. Don't get dropped now. That's it. Well done. But by the time I click to you, you're already back with the group. Alright. We are now approaching the KOM marker. There you go. You've got about 400 meters of this draftable area. Do not go ahead of anyone. Conserve everything that you've got. That's it, Chris. That's it. Right on this guy. Then remember, you've got 1.5 kilometers of tough 8% average. That's it. All right. Still drafting and resting. Still keeping the heart rate nice and steady. Doing all the way back there, Steve. Still in no man's land. Yeah, Steve Jones, I want you catching that little group. It's not. Or, no, he's too far behind. Yeah, you're 3 seconds to that group.
I got it.
You got it? Alright, good man. Good man. Dropping back, just taking a look at where the rest of you guys are.
Yeah.
It's interesting that Andy Williams, who was the guy that took the lead on that first climb, he's dropped all the way back to... Julian, how are you doing? Other than knackered, I mean, just to put it in perspective, every one of our riders is in the top 22 right now.
22nd.
23rd now, but you know.
I've got a couple of guys who need the chance.
Yeah. Stay with these guys. It's not draftable, but I just don't want you losing too much contact. I'm going to hop to the front again.
Do what I can.
Yeah, no. All right, you're on the Rick. You're on the toughest part of the climb now. But Rick, you are 800 meters from where this is really going to kick in, and you've got to give me everything you've got. Rick, what do you have as a power-up? Oh, I can't hear you. Everybody. Oh, you had the anvil. Okay. Steve, you had the anvil as well, right? All right.
Yeah.
So what the two of you need to know is, at 14.4, not that far away now, 600 meters, Rick, bridge to these guys. At 14.4, you go around a bend, and on the bend, corner of that bend, on the apex, I guess, it flattens. And it goes from 10% to no percent in a split second. That's where you press your advantage. At 14.4 kilometers. Rick, good job you're in the lead group here. Steve, see if you can stay with these two guys. Or even, right? You can make a 5-second leap, Steve, you should do it. But if you can't, just stay where you are, right? It's either go or don't go. That's the secret on this climb. Chris, I'm with you now. Don't let that orange guy get out of your sight. That's it. That's it. You're going to catch up with Steve. Rick, I want you to push it a bit. Come on, Rick, you're letting off. No tears. All right, Rick, you got 300 meters till it's flat. I want everything for 300 meters now. I want you to catch that group, Rick. Come on, catch them. Come on, you're dropping and being caught by the group behind. I need you to give me more. I know, 12%. It's hard. I didn't say it was easy. You said I want more. All right, Rick, 300 meters more. Come on. Catcher in front of you's tiring. You can see he's dropping. You're catching him. You're in 6th spot now, Rick. You're gapping the people behind you. All right, Rick, you got 200 meters. You're going to go round this bend, then you've got a straight ahead of you. Doesn't get a lot easier. There you go, Rick. In your mini-map, you can see... Come on. You can see where that bend is. That is the end of this. You can see there, the corner of the gate. Come on, Rick. That's it. Come on, Rick. You keep going, Rick. Steve, I want you to be aware that you've got people on your tail. You're in 11th spot now. I need you to catch that guy ahead of you. Let George game you. He just took your spot. But Steve, you're still in the money. You're going to pass this guy in turquoise. Steve, good. You've got 50 meters. 50 meters till it flattens. 50 meters till it flattens. Come on. Come on. Rick, you're dropping. Come on, Rick, you can see that corner. You can see where it flattens ahead of you. You got nothing to worry about. That's it, Steve. That's it. Come on. Come on, Rick. You got 10 meters till it's flat. And do not let George catch you. Do not. Come on. Come on, Rick. Now. Pedal now, Rick. Pedal now, Rick. Come on, he's sprinting past you. All right, so we got a 8th and a 9th spot there. Well done. Well done. All right, it's flat for a bit, flat for about 400 meters before it really descends. It's just like -1. All right, I'm gonna drop back. That's it, Chris. You're in no man's land here yourself. All right, Steve, you're on the break now to the hill. There you go. It's flat for you. Let someone come past you, Steve, so you can draft off him. The guy right on your bum, let him come past. Here you go, John.
Make Caldera tow you to me.
All right. Rick, Steve, Chris, what have you got as power-ups? All right, just use the anvil going down this hill to extend your super tug. But the minute you'll see it go to -5, you brake. You break out of the trees. As soon as you break out of the trees, that's when I want you to let it drop. You should be able to super tuck. As you can see, George is super tucking right now. That's it. You go, so you're just resting.
Yeah.
Right, so it's a fairly long, like 3 or 4 kilometers, I think. Once you get to the bottom of this, of flat. What you doing there, Steve? Just rested. 7.5 watts a kilo. Oh, over the bumpy bit.
TBW came past me, I didn't.
He must be a big lad.
Be a big fella. He's flying. I'm gonna stick it here.
Yeah, Jose's gonna catch you up now.
Fine.
Good job, Rick, on using your anvil there. Well, what you're gonna want to do, Steve and Rick, is work together to make sure you're behind George Caldera. Or at least working with him. There you go, little group of 3, stay together.
What grade did the super tuck pack in?
About 4 or 5, but it's also speed dependent. Once you're in it, it's kind of sticky. Alright, you're going to need to pedal pretty much right now. There you go, you're out of it, you're in 1%, that's it. Keep the pedaling going. I want you to don't let Caldera distance you. That's it. Got a nice little 3. You're in drafting range, the 3 of you together. Oh, 4, little group of 4. Stay with them, work together. Try and rest off them rather than do all the work in the group. I'm gonna drop back. What we got? Okay, Chris, you're in a little group of 3. Good. Stay in that group of 3. And kind of like you were before, Chris, your little group of 3 is 10th, 11th, and 12th spot. Oh, that's tricky.
Yeah, I'm in 10th right now, yeah.
But you've got, I mean, guys, you've got to realize you've got ages to go before the next intermediate. So this is now, it's all really about making sure you're drafting the entire time unless you can make a leap to another group, okay? That's the job right now. Don't get dropped, stay in the draft, look for an opportunity to bridge. That's all you got to do. Drop back a bit. Steve, there you go. Nicely done, John. You're tucked in behind that guy. French fella whose name I can't pronounce.
Not French.
Is he not? Is that on a French flag? You look lonely out here. There's nobody in front of you and there's nobody behind you. Ah, I see. Yeah, there is a guy 3 seconds behind you. So my advice to you, Julian, is you've got 8 seconds to the little group in front of you, 4 seconds for the guy behind. I don't know how. He's really working hard though. He's at 4 watts a kilo now. He's trying to catch you. Maybe the 2 of you can work together to make up the ground. But for perspective, everybody is in the top 26. Really good. I'm not missing it.
Just drifting back a bit, making sure.
What's the best percentage to use a feather? By the way,
Say that again.
I've got a feather.
We got a feather.
Gradient do I need to- Yeah, but what gradient am I looking for before I pop it?
The way you want to use, well, the feather, the place to use the feather, I mean, you don't want to keep it for the climb up key, so use it on any gradient really where you're going uphill and you need a bit of a break. All right, so I would say just unless you're getting dropped, keep it till you're on Box Hill. There's no points on Box Hill, but you still got to stay with people.
Right, I'm back with Steve and Rick.
Yep, I got you.
Hi then, Chris.
I don't agree.
I keep it for a slow.
All right, you guys, there's a group of 4 that are 20 freaking seconds ahead of you.
Yeah.
They just made that.
Banal.
Yeah, I think it's banal. He made the break. We lost TV coverage, and I didn't see what happened. They probably hopped in a taxi or something. But you guys have a big group. So here's what's going on now, right? So I'm watching the group with Rick, Chris, Steve. So here's what you need to be aware of now. You have basically 5 kilometers that is sort of a winding around Richmond Park. Okay, so it's not all flat, but it is all draftable. You guys should wind in the group ahead of you. There's no reason why this group of whatever you've got, like 10, shouldn't be able to catch that group. We don't want to pull. Yeah, they're resting. They're doing 2.5. So their top guy. Oh, actually, wrong about that.
There's only 1, 2 guys in our group.
Oh, there is. It's just a, yes, there's a group of 4.
Yeah. How many 2 guys are there?
There's 1, 2 guys in that front group that made the split. 1, 2 guys. 1 TT1. Those are the guys that are ahead of us. You guys have pulled 2 seconds back on them already. They're all going to be conserving their energy, right? They're not. I don't think they're going to work together. You've pulled another second, another 2 seconds. They're only 15 ahead. 14. Yeah, you're going significantly faster than them. Just remember, you've got to go all the way up Box next. After you go to Richmond Park, all the way up Box, down Box, then you hit the KOM for Keith. That's your last big climb. You're well over halfway through this. You've got 2 of the 3 climbs, or 2 of the 4 climbs. Alright, 13 seconds. Still making up ground.
You see them.
Well, they're pulling 3.2 on the front, but I don't know. The guy from TCC. Glamorgan tried? No, it isn't. Sitting on the front seems like a mistake. Tactical error. Right, you're 11 seconds from him. 12 now.
You're going up Box.
No, this isn't Fox. This is Richmond Park.
So we're on Box now, aren't we?
No, you are not on Box. You are going through Richmond Park. Trust me, I've ridden this route a number of times. Going through Richmond Park now. So this is going to be this 5 to 7% just for a short while, 400 meters I think. Then you'll descend down. After that descent, you go up Box.
Dave, I don't believe you.
I know you don't. You got to trust the Sherpa, mate.
Okay, mate.
Trusting, Sherpa.
I'm working on copywriting. Trust the Sherpa. All right, 11 seconds. You're pulling them back. Rick, you're tucked in behind Paul Tips there, which I like. Is the TBW guy, he was with you guys, right? He's trying to bridge.
Yeah.
Dave, we're definitely on box.
You're not on box. Oh, you are on box now. I lied.
Bloody hell.
Don't worry about it.
Ignore
No,
the
you're not on box. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. This is flat. You're almost going downhill now. So you're just resting. I'll tell you when you've got to go up a hill. No, I'm lying to you. All right. You crossed Richmond Park instantaneously.
fuck's sake. John, that's a hell of a pace, mate. Fair play to you.
What are you doing back there, John? How far back are you? I'm going to pop back here.
Catching me, mate.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with that pace.
Yeah, John's 3.5 watts a kilo. Right, having regained my my sensibilities here, lads. You're approaching that first U-turn, the kind of tight bend. That's when it eases from 7% down back down to 5, and then it's 5 all the way. All right, you're holding steady with these guys now. 12 seconds ahead of you. Wow, there are 3 of these beat guys in your group.
Oh, John.
Yep. So John, you're only a couple of seconds behind Steve, and then you're 2 seconds, and there's that guy between you, the one who may or may not be French.
Yeah.
You go, Stevie's coming past you. All right, John, keep up with him.
So, John, I need to worry about making this. Ah, fair play.
All right, Julian, you're still doing great. Who had the feather? Make sure you use that feather going up this stretch.
All good, man.
Right, this is just about 6%, is kind of right on the edge of draftable, but there is a little bit of draft benefit. There's nothing to be gained by getting across this section faster, but what you have to remember is it's a super tough downhill and then you're straight into Heath after that. How these guys got to 24 seconds ahead of you, I'm not sure. They're moving now. How's everybody feeling? Trying to make it to our... Oh, what is he if he's not French then, John? This Lelyveld guy.
I think that's the Netherlands.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I was looking. I must have been looking at it sideways, or something.
A bit like Box Hill and not Box Hill.
Shut up! Shut up, you lot! Shut up! I hate a lot of you.
The painted scribbles on box is apparently the flight path of butterfly indigenous to the area. Oh. Just so you know.
Good to know. Good to know. I like the fact that it's like a whole bunch of tourist information. Top 20 position, John. You're doing really nicely.
Chris, he's at.
This little crankers guy that's on your bum. All right, lead group, Steve, Chris, Rick, you're on the flat now. Actually slightly downhill. All right, remember, nothing to be gained by being in front of these guys.
Chris, he's at.
Yeah, Chris, you've got nothing to gain by being in the wind here. And you're not making up 32 seconds solo. All right, Chris, what did you get us the power up there?
Van.
You got the van? That was Rick, right? Good. You know where you want to use the van, Rick? So anyone that's got the van, when you get to the top of Keith Hill and it's flat, right? That's where the van is best. All right, Chris, don't let these guys lose you now. You raced ahead of them. That's it. Stay in the draft. Good.
The kicker.
All right, here's the kicker. Got 7%. It's going to go to 9 or 10 even. That's it. On the pedals. Don't get dropped on this little section. Don't get dropped. Come on, Chris. I got eyes on you. That's it. That's it. You're still in there. All right. Rick, you just got getting to the top now. You're 10 meters from the top. All right, now you want to, as soon as you hit the top, you want to give it some welly because you want to get up to super tug speed as fast as you can. If you have the feather, use the feather to get, not the feather. If you have the anvil, use the anvil to get yourself there. That's it, Rick. Super tuck already. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. Let's hope you can catch up tips. Although we do like Paul tips because he downloads stuff and comments on the YouTube channel, and obviously that's important. All right, back on the power in a second. Yeah, back on the power now, Rick. That's it. Proper power. Proper power. Give yourself some welly through this 4%er. Now you should be able to get, as soon as you're at 60, there you go, you can super tuck now. With luck, you can catch him. Good job, Rick. All right, it's going to kick back down again. Well done, Chris. You're on, Rick. Good use of the anvil, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, both of you, all three of you, you're about to go onto the uphill again, right? As you go around this corner, back on the power. Back on the power now. Back on the power. All right. You've got, okay, so Catri's been dropped by the group in front. You might be able to pick up a position. Okay, guys, you now have 4.5 meter climb averaging 5%, all right? But it's mostly 8%. The two big sections of 8%, 2 kilometers. Let's work together any way you can. It's going to flatten out and go downhill quite shortly. Okay, Rick, what you doing back there, mate?
Yeah.
Tired? Come on, this is the last climb of the day. What I want you to do as a mission, Rick, is not let George Caldera draft off you. So you're either drafting off him or you're going to distance him, and I don't care which of those it is. Because he's a sneaky bugger, and I don't care if he hears it when he watches it on the replay. That's it, Rick. Nicely done. You're actually getting, I don't know if you know, you're getting a little bit of draft benefit off this beat guy in front of you. Steve and Chris, you're doing a fantastic job of catching that group ahead. Those are the guys that were 30, 40 seconds ahead of you before. All right, I know, Rick, this is tough, 10%. You're going to go up just a little bit. And then you got a downhill coming where you can at least catch a breather. Your heart rate's doing well. Come on. All right, just 9 seconds to the group in front. I'm looking at Steve and Chris now. Rick, you're doing great too. You're actually catching these guys and they're catching the guys in front. There's no question in my mind that the group of 4 ahead of you are toast. They have to be dying. They're breaking up. You can see the gap. When you're looking at your distances, all right, you got this downhill now. That's it, just make sure you're drafting up somebody on the downhill. When you're looking at your distances, when you get to 31.2, right around 31, that's when you want to launch your attack to get points here.
What's the top at, Dave?
Say that again, I didn't hear you.
Top's at what?
Still the heat coming through.
How far to the top?
Oh, how far to the top? 2 kilometers. Well, no, yeah. The distance is 31.2.
That's 31.2.
The top is 31.2, yeah.
Okay.
Give or take 100 meters.
Yeah.
All right. Pace nicely. Get no drafting benefit, but it's psychological to be on the tail of somebody. A good psychological benefit. Rick, you're doing great. Exactly what I told you to do, which is not let George come near you. Yeah, George is dropping back. He's 20 seconds behind. See, you did exactly what I told you. Well done. Well done, that man. All right. TugaZ is the man in the #1 spot. That Prudentio's fast.
He's the best.
That's it. Steady as she goes up here. You're reeling in the guys in front of you. Catri's only 10 seconds ahead. Right, remember, every one of those guys you take, you can reel them back in. It's going to help out. Rick, you're doing great. You caught up another second off them. You're going to make that bridge there, Steve? You're going to catch him? Heart rate's beautiful, Steve. Really grinding up at 49 RPM, mind. What, are you still in the big ring, mate?
Yep.
There we
John,
go.
stay with me. Come on, John. Oh. Good effort.
There we go. Yep, I'm back with Steve and John. Two of you together. Come on, you got this. Work together. Stay top 20. You do, the two of you, if you can stay like this, that's it, John. John leads Steve up. If the two of you can work together and stay inside the top 20, the two of you, that's fantastic. Julian, I'm trying to... Oh, there you are. All right, Julian, you're still in... Oh, yeah, you're doing well, Julian. You're in 29th. And the guy behind you is 30 seconds behind you. Nicely done, nicely done.
Oh, Julian.
Hi, Julian. Good job, Rick. Rick, you're doing well. Paul Tips is 10 seconds behind you. Right, you're on this Belgium guy. I think that's a Belgian flag from Beat. So you can take him. You're in a you should be safe for a top 10 position. Steve and Chris. All right, you should be able to catch Katri, no problem. That guy's got to be toast. Come on. That's going to put you both. Catch Katri, that's going to put you both inside the top 5.
Come on, Katri.
Come on. 2 seconds. Then just remember, don't let off the gas as you go past him. There he is. All right, you're getting close to the top now. Wow, another kilometre, but... Come on, Chris, you pass him as well. Good job, mate. Good job. Two of you together. It's beautiful watching you guys with the same shirts. Come on, teammates working together. Hey, Katri's trying to stay with you. See if you can put a second between you and him. Chris and Steve Fry, both of you give me... Oh, you already are. 3.7. There you go. You got a second on Katri now. You got clean air. Not a lot, but you got clean air. And Rick, you're making ground on him as well. Something wrong with Katri's heart monitor there at 89. He's not working very hard. trying to get to the helicopter view, but there he is. Alright, you got 4 seconds on Katri. Keep this pace up. He can't hold you. Rick, you've got 8 seconds for you and this Verbeek guy to catch him. Paul Cushion, who's behind you, Rick, is 4 seconds, so you're nice and safe in 8th position right now. Alright, but you should be able to make it to... Should be able to make it and catch Katri because he's really struggling. Alright, Chris and Steve. You've got 18 seconds of the guy in front of you. I think that's a struggle, right? So I want you to conserve energy here. Your positions at 4 and 5 are fantastic.
Come on, John, stay with me.
Rick, you've almost got him. 2 seconds, Rick.
Go on, Rick. Come on, John.
Come on, John. Come on, let's not see that clean air. Come on. It's a hare and hounds. Steve's the hare, and all you got to do is catch him.
Come on, John.
Steve, you're doing a great job of just staying far enough away to not get caught. I like it. Come on, John. That's it.
Come on, John. I'm concerned about Agostinho catching him.
That's it. John's 1 second behind. He's catching you, Steve. He's got you. He's got you. That's it, Julian. Stay with this group. You're in the top 30. Stay with this group. Don't let him go. I don't know what... The guy in front of you is rendered on the wrong side of the road. But there you go. Alright, I'm jumping back to the front. Nicely done, Rick. Oh, Katri's trying to keep up with you, Rick. Just keep the pressure on. He won't be able to hold it. Don't overbake yourself.
Don't tow Katri across to us.
No, that's right. Alright, you got clean air though, Rick. You're good. 1 second ahead of him.
Come on, John. Get back on there, buddy.
Chris and Steve, you're a couple of 100 meters from where this bridge, from after this bridge, right? A couple of 100 meters when you get to the top of the hill. There's no real marker for it. But all you got to do is stay clear of everybody. Rick, you're doing a good job of staying clear of Katri, and in fact, Verbeek has got past him as well. They're working together, so Rick, I want you to make sure that you've got enough air. Alright, you got 5 seconds on him. When the hill breaks for you, your job will be to stay ahead of Verbeek and Katri, because they're going to work together, okay? That's your mission. I'm hopping back to Steve.
Come on, John, back on him, mate. Come on, John.
Come on, Steve. Come on, John, 3 seconds. John's doing a great job of holding steady. There you go, 2 seconds, John.
Good effort, John. Keep it coming.
1 second, John.
Great effort.
Alright, Steve and John, you've just got 500 meters of this climb left, and then you're done climbing for the day. It's all just flattened down after that. Alright? And you're on each other now. So as soon as you hit the... There you go, stay together like this. As soon as you hit the brow of the hill in 500 meters, I want you guys to work together so that no one catches you. You shouldn't have too much trouble doing that. They're 30 seconds behind you. Alright. Alright, Rick.
Great effort, John. Well done, mate.
Yeah, that's really good, John. Alright, Steve and Chris, you've reached the hill. So... Steve, I want you... I don't want to see air between you and Chris. Come on. That's it. That's it. You guys have got to work together. I'm going to trust that you're going to make that on your own. Rick, I'm going to watch here for you. Okay, there's air between Verbeek and Catry. That's good. Nobody's drafting off anyone. Which means you've got no excuses for anyone to pass you. You've got to stay on your own, mate. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. You're in 6th spot. You've got this. I'm going to watch from Verbeek's perspective. All right. Go on, Rick. You're almost there. I can see you from the... I'm looking at it from Verbeek, right? And you've got plenty of space. You've got this. Come on, Rick. Stay there. Stay the pace. Don't back off. Straight through here. And remember, 50 meters past this gate, Rick, it's all downhill. All right, so there you go. Don't rest. Don't rest. Keep pedaling for another 50 meters.
Oh, the feather. Fuck off.
That's nice. All right. I'm with. All right. So anyone who got the anvil, make sure you use it in the first 2 kilometers.
I've got a truck.
Come on, John.
Well, truck's good as long as you're drafting off someone. All right, John and Steve, I'm with you now. You're almost to the top. You got lots of distance between you and the people behind. That's good. 16 seconds to a TT1 guy. You want to stay ahead of him. Steve, you're doing an amazing job of leading John up. Oh, all right. John's going to prove himself by going ahead of you. Well done, John. All right, you're close to the top now, guys. Close to the top. Work together when you get to the top. You just get into drafting territory soon. That's it. Work together. 13 seconds. The guy behind you is starting to catch. John, give it a bit more welly. Not too much. I don't want you passing him. All right, you're draftable now. You're at 1%, so you're at the top of the hill. There you go, 0 now, flat to the gate. You can see the gate in the mini-map. 400 meters away. Got the guy behind is 12 seconds. Your mission is to not let him pass you. All right? Come on, John. That's it, John. You're in drafting, but you're drifting. Come on. That's it. 4 meters, 3 meters. Good, good, good. Steve, lead him in.
Right on my tail, I think, Dave.
Say that again, Rick.
I think they're right on my tail.
Oh, hang on. Let me jump up.
Yes, they are.
Chris, we might be able to catch this guy.
2 seconds. Paul Tips is on you. Yeah, 0 seconds. Tips and Verbeek. All right, so you're on the flat, Rick? Oh, these guys are working together. I didn't realize they're in the same team. Just stay with them. They want to work. They can work together. So I don't want to see... Rick, I don't want to see you in front of them.
No.
All right, I want to see you behind them until you get to the sprint finish. So everything you're doing right now is about conserving energy for the sprint. Let them lead you out.
Yeah.
Remind me what you got for a power-up.
Truck.
Okay, use it now. Oh no, use the truck. You can use it now going down, or you can use it as soon as you see the finish line if you think you're going to be fast enough to hit the button. Steve and Chris, you're doing a great job of working together.
I pulled away from us again.
All right. Rick, don't let these guys drift away. That guy's using the truck now. Stay with it.
How do I use the feather?
There is a little ramp you can use the feather on. I just did it.
Okay, that's like John, we're pulling away again.
Yeah, you are. There's a possibility, guys. Look, you're 10 seconds from the guy in front. If you... We don't know how far it is, but you're within a kilometer of the end at this point. If you want to give it everything and work together, you might catch Pearton 9 seconds ahead. Give it everything now. Go on. Steve and Chris, I want to see you both taking turns on the front. Turn, rest, turn, rest, turn, rest. By the book. That's it. 4.5 watts a kilo is where you need to be. That's great.
Come on, John, let's go.
That's it. Power over this uphill. Everything you got over the uphill. When you're back on the downhill.
Oh, Chris, not the strap.
Steve, get ahead of him. Get ahead of him, Steve. That's it. That's it. Well done, Steve.
Nice catch, John. Sorry, boys.
There you go. There you go. 7 seconds.
Super tuck.
Come on, John, we're catching the guy in front. And he's a TT1 as well.
Pearton. TT1, yeah. Ah, oh, shit. I've lost you guys. No, I haven't. Am I back in? You're close to the end. I've lost everybody because I went too far ahead. You guys have finished, haven't you?
Yeah, 4th and 5th.
Well done, guys. Fair play.
4th and 5th. Well done. Rick, you must be nearly near the end now.
John.
Rick's through. Everyone else, I'm sorry. It's once you're out of the race, you're out. I'm out of the race. I can't.
After the last climb.
Yes. There's one slight bump.
Few little ramps.
Yeah, you just got to bump over the ramps.
Well done, Chris and Steve.
Well done, boys.
All right. Rest on the downhill. If you got the anvil, then use it on the first 2 kilometers.
Aha.
Oh, somehow I've jumped to London.
I didn't think I'd say this.
I'm back in the race.
Bloody enjoying this. Come on.
Go on, boys.
Nice.
Go, go. Come on, boys. Come on, we're nearly there.
Come on, John.
All right, I'm back watching you guys, which is good. There you go. All right. John, there's someone 14 seconds behind you.
Oh, no, he's gone, Sherpa. He's well gone.
Is he well? Good, good. Oh, all right, you're passing him. Good job. There's a guy. All right, the guy in front's a minute in front, so you're not catching him. All you guys need to do is hold steady.
I'm not enjoying it that much.
You're loving it. Come on. All right, you're going to get 18th and 19th respectively. Julian. Hey, Julian, you made up some spots. You're in 26th, Julian. See if you can catch these guys ahead.
Come on, Julian.
Come on, Julian. I'm watching you. You're in 26th spot, Julian.
Was there an arch window at the finish or what?
Say that again. Somebody give us the distance. There's a blue line. Is that blue line across there? Somebody give us the distance at the finish line.
37.4.
37.4. You have 2.4 kilometers to go, Julian. That idiot in front of you, sorry, TugaZ guy, just hit the anvil on an uphill. I don't think he meant to do that. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. All right, you just made up a spot, Julian. Well done. Make up this spot to Gomez.
Come on, guys.
Everything we take from either TugaZ puts us in a chance of beating them in the playoffs, and anyone on Zest, they're the team behind us in the league. There you go. Good job. Well done, guys.
Well done, mate.
Did you get 19th, 20th?
No, 18th, 19th.
Nice, that's brilliant. Julian's picking up spots as we go. He's just picking them off. 24th now. You're going to hit 23rd. All right, rest for a second behind him and now give it something so he's got nothing to draft off. Well done, Julian. 23rd spot. All right. Come on, Julian. If anyone wants to tune into the live stream, we're watching Julian with his finish. Come on, Julian. You're on the downhill. That guy's got no air between. You've got no air between 12 meters. He can't draft off you, but I want to see a second. 13. There you go. That's where you need to be, Julian.
Come on, Julian, stick with it.
Come on, Julian. You're almost there. Less than a kilometer to go. You're at 36.4. 26 meters. You put clear air behind you. 2 seconds. Very hard for him to catch you at this point.
Go on, Julian.
Come on, Julian. Hold 23rd position, and that is brilliant.
Fantastic.
All right. There's no one between you and the end gate at this point, Julian. You have 3 seconds on Gomez.
Come on, Julian.
Keep it going.
Where do they put it? Intrigued.
Slappers on the women for milling.
Come on, Julian. Slight uphill coming. Got to give it some welly now. Don't lose momentum here. Come on, Julian. Almost there.
23rd.
There's no freaking gate. Did you see the blue line?
Yes.
I didn't see the blue line. Oh well, never mind. All right, Julian.
You're entering there.
That is fantastic, guys. That is absolutely brilliant work. Everybody came in the top 25. We had 2 in the top, no, 3 people in the top 10. We have a shot at beating TugaZ.
Guy with the anvil. Was it TugaZ guy?
Yeah,
That was very good.
that was fantastic.
On the climb, he was doing 3.34 to my 3.12. I got him back.
Yeah. All right.
Excellent effort.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody.
Well done, everybody.
That was smashing. Well done, everyone.
Oh my
Oh,
Definitely having a beer.
Everyone has definitely earned themselves a glass of iced water for sure.
Of course, yeah, your teeth look like it,
Well, you need that iced water to, just water down your whiskey, right?
What you should do is get your chiropractor to rub some brandy on the tank. That might just get it going.
All right. I'm going to quit out of
Right, gentlemen, no
Thank you,
offence.
Screamers.
I've got to play a bit of
Good effort, guys.
All right. That was a monumental effort.